Good morning, students. Today we will learn the factorization of polynomials. So in the previous lecture we can discuss about the factorization of polynomials. For that we are using the division method, and we are also see the some of the example in the last video lecture. So today we are going to the next topic. It is factor theorem. So what is a factor theorem? So for that they are giving the one statement: if the p of x means our polynomial, is a degree of greater than or equal to 1. It means what? If either it is a linear or it is cubic or a quadratic polynomial, and a is any real number, then we have two conditions. First, x minus a is a factor of p of x if p of a is equal to 0. So that proof we already applied in our previous exercise. In previous exercise, what we can do? Find the remainder. For finding the remainder, what we can do? First of all, we can put like that, if it is given x minus 1, so we can taking x is equal to 1, and then we will put that value in any of our polynomial, and we can check if remainder is 0, so then it is a factor of that polynomial, and if remainder is not 0, so it means what? This is not a factor of that polynomial. So it is the same as like that, x minus a is a factor of p of f if p of a is equal to 0. So first we can already understand that statement from our previous exercise. Now second, reverse statement of first. If p of a is equal to 0, then p of a is equal to 0 if x minus a is a factor of p of x. So it is a reverse of first statement. So both statements are reverse to each other. So for understanding that theorem, we are taking one example, so you can get at least idea how can we apply the factor theorem in our example. So for that, here I am taking x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6. It is our polynomial. So they are asking what? Examine whether the x plus 2 is a factor of that and that polynomial. So we have a two polynomial, 1 and 2, and it is our, they are saying that it is a factor of that and that polynomial. So for that, first of all, first step is what? We can take x plus 2 is equal to 0. If plus 2 is going second side, so it become minus 2. Here it is minus 2. Now we will put x minus 2 in that. So we can write p of x is equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6, and we can put p of minus 2. Now we will put all the value. So minus 2 cube, it will be minus 8. Minus 2 square, 4. 4 3s are plus 12. 5 2s are 10, minus 10 because plus minus minus, and plus 6. So these both are a positive number and these both are a negative number. So 12 plus 6, it will be 18. 12 plus 6, it is 18. Minus minus plus 10 plus 8, so it will be minus 18. So it means what? Answer is 0. 18 minus 18. So if we get the p of minus 2 here, p of minus 2 is equal to 0. So see that condition. If p of a is replaced with minus 2 is 0, then x plus 2 is a factor of that polynomial. Clear? So this is the condition we will apply in our apply that in our example. So we can write like that, x plus 2 is a factor of x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6. Now we will also check for that second polynomial. So it is our second part. So here once again we can use x is equal to minus 2, and what is our polynomial? 2x plus 4. Our polynomial is 2x plus 4. Now we will put p of minus 2. So x is replaced with a minus 2. So 2 in bracket minus 2 plus 2 minus 4 plus 4, answer once again 0. So if answer is 0, once again we can say that x plus 2 is a factor of 2x plus 4. So here we can write like that, x plus 2 is a factor of 2x plus 4. But what happen when we do not get answer as a 0? So we can say that it is not a factor of that polynomial if we do not get here 0. So it is our factor theorem. And we can also learn that second thing. So for that we can take the one more example. Factorization. Factorization means what? Splitting the term. So here it is giving the quadratic polynomials. So for quadratic we will factorize. So how can we factorize? So in the previous standard we can learn about thing 6. So what is a factor of 6? 3 2s are and 6 1s are. So 6 plus 1 it will be 7 and 3 plus 2 it will be 5. So here first and last term will be same, but we can split our middle term. But which form? 3x plus 2x. Now from the first two, which is the common? X plus 3. Here which thing is common? Once again x plus 3. Now x plus 3 is a common and it is our x plus 2. So what is the factor of x square plus 5x plus 6? Is x plus 3 and x plus 2. So it is called what? Factorization of any of the polynomial which have the power of 2. So up to this all clear? How can we apply factor theorem in our that polynomial, as well as how can we factorize our by splitting the middle term? It is called what? Which method? Splitting the middle term. So up to this all clear? So in exercise 2.4 we can apply the factor theorem. Clear? So how can we apply the factor theorem in our exercise 2.4 question number 1? So first of all our question is what? Determine which of the following polynomial has x plus 1 is its factor. So here they are giving 4 different polynomials. So we can start our first. For checking x plus 1 is a factor of that polynomial or not. So what we can do? First of all we can take x plus 1 is equal to 0. So plus 1 is going second side. So it means what? X is equal to minus 1. Now we will put x is equal to minus 1 in our polynomial. So what we can write? X cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Now x is replaced with minus 1. So here x is replaced with minus 1. Now minus 1 cube it will be minus 1. Minus 1 square it will be plus 1. Plus minus minus and plus 1. So that both are cut. So it means what? Answer is 0. If answer is 0, so what we can say? X plus 1 is a factor of x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Now our question number second. Second question we have on the same procedure. Once again we can take x is equal to minus 1. Now we will put x is equal to minus 1 in our polynomial. So we can write our polynomial x4 cube square and x plus 1. Now x is replaced with minus 1. Now minus 1 raised to 4. It means what? 4 times minus 1. 1 ones are 1 ones are 1 ones are 1. Minus minus plus. Minus minus plus. So if we have the even power, answer is always plus. And if we have an odd power, so answer is minus. Next, minus 1 square. Once again plus. Plus minus minus and plus. So these both are cut. These both are also cut. So answer is 1. So here we do not get answer as our 0. So it means what? We can write like that, x plus 1 is not a factor of x raised to 4 plus x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Now next, question 3. Once again we can take x is equal to minus 1. Now we will put x is equal to minus 1 in our polynomial. So minus 1 raised to 4, it will be plus 1. Minus 1 raised to cube, so it will be minus 1. Minus 1 square, it will be plus 1. Plus minus minus, so these both are cut. So here 1, 3 ones are 3, but minus 3 plus 3. So these both are cut. Once again we can get, what is our answer right now? It is 1. So what we can write here? X plus 1 is not a factor of x raised to 4 plus 3x cube plus 3x square plus x plus 1. Now last. So in last term, same procedure. X is equal to minus 1. What is our polynomial? P of x, x cube minus x square, 2 plus root 2x plus root 2. Now x is replaced with minus 1. So minus 1 cube minus 1 square, 2 plus root 2 in bracket minus 1 plus root 2. So minus 1 cube, his answer is minus 1. Minus 1 square, so it will be plus 1. Now 2 minus minus plus, and 2 is multiplied with both, so answer will be remain same. Now minus 1 plus 2 plus root 2 plus root 2. So these both 2 minus plus, so minus 2 plus 2, so these both are cut. So root 2 plus root 2, so what is our answer? 2 root 2. Answer, it is 2 root 2. So it is not a 0. So what we can write? X plus 1 is not a factor of x cube minus x square 2 plus root 2 into x plus root 2. So in this all exercise, what we can do? We can put, first of all, factor is given. From factor we can directly put that value in our polynomial, and if answer is 0, so it is a factor of that polynomial, and if answer is not 0, so it is not a factor of that polynomial. So it is factor theorem. Question number 2, use the factor theorem, determine whether the g of x means our second part, is a factor of p of x, is a factor of p of x. So if the g of x is a factor of p of x, it means what? Here x plus 1 is equal to 0, so x is equal to minus 1. Now if we put minus 1 in that polynomial and answer is 0, so that is a factor of that polynomial, and if answer is not 0, so that is not a factor of that polynomial. For that we can check. So p of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 cube minus 1 square minus 1, we can write like that. Next, now minus 1 cube, so it will be minus 1 square, it will be plus 1 minus minus plus, so 2 ones are 2. Now plus 1 minus 1 both are cut, 2 ones are minus 2 and plus 2. Once again these both are cut, answer is 0. So if answer is 0, so we can say that what? Yes, g of x is a factor of p of x. Now in question second, what we can do? P of x is given. Once again we can take g of x. What is g of x? X plus 2. So we will put x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now x is equal to minus 2. Now we will put minus 2 in our polynomial. So p of minus 2 So minus 2 cube it will be minus 8, minus 2 cube it will be plus 4, 3 2s are minus 6, so 4 3s are 12. So now see that minus 2 cube is 8, minus 2 square it is plus 4, and 3 2s are minus 6. So these both are a plus term, so 12 plus 1 it will be 13, and 8 plus 6, so it is 14, so it is minus 14, so answer is minus 1. So it is not equal to 0. So what we can set? No, g of x is not a factor of p of x. Last, same method. First of all, x minus 3 is equal to 0, so x is equal to plus 3. Now plus 3 is put in our first, so p of 3 is equal to 3 cube, 3 square, 3 plus 6, so 3 cube is 27, 3 square is 9, 6 plus 3 once again 9, 27, 9 36 plus 9. So these both are a plus term, these both are a plus term, so 27 plus 9 is 36, minus 36, answer it is 0. So we can say that what? Yes, g of x is a factor of p of x. So question 1, 2 both are the same. We can apply the factor theorem. In first question we are using our second statement, in this we are using our statement first. So these both are question are similar. Now we are going to our next question, question number 3. So first of all they are saying that what? Find the value of k. So it means what? We need to, in each cases we want to find out the value of k. So here in each case see that k is here, k is given, and they are saying that what? If x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. So it means what? If x minus 1 is a factor of p of x, so we can take x minus 1 is equal to 0. So what we can say? It is x is equal to 1. Clear? X is equal to 1. So we can say that what? P of 1 is 0 if x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. So it means what? They are saying that what? They have already said that x minus 1 is a factor of that. So we can say that what? P of 1 is equal to 0. P of 1 is equal to 0. So we can write p of 1 is equal to 0. Now we can put x is replaced with 1. So 1 square plus 1 plus k is equal to 0. 1 square is 1. 1 plus 1 it will be 2. So what is the answer of k? Minus 2, because it is going second set, so it become minus. Now second, same procedure, we can take p of minus 1 is equal to 0 if x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. So p of 1 is equal to 0. Now x is replaced with 1. So 2 bracket 1 square 1 plus root 2 is equal to 0. 1 square is 1. K into 1, so k plus root 2. 2 ones are 2. If these both are going second set, so it become minus. So plus 2 is become minus 2 and root 2 is become minus root 2. So what is the value of k? Minus 2 minus root 2. Now third. So third we have one same. P of 1 is 0 if x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. So once again p of 1 is equal to 0. So k 1 square root 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. So 1 square is 1, 1 into k, so k minus root 2 plus 1 is equal to 0. Now this root 2 is going second set, so it become plus, and plus 1 is going second set, so it become minus. So what is the value of k? Root 2 minus 1. Now last, it is our third, second, and our last question number 4. So once again we can write for 4, p of 1 is equal to 0 if x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. So p of 1 is equal to 0. Now x is replaced with 1 plus k. 1 square is equal to 0. 1 square is 1, so only k. Now plus k is equal to 0. K plus k, it is 2k. If it going second set, so it become plus. Now so k is equal, if this 2 is going second set, so it is in the denominator term because it is in the multiplication. So what is the answer of k? 3 by 2. So it is our question second and third. Question 4 from exercise 2.4. Question 4, it is what? Factorize. It is called factorize. So first, see that it is a quadratic polynomial. For a quadratic polynomial, we are using which method? Splitting middle term. It is easy for us by splitting the middle term. So what we can do? 12 ones are 12. So what is the factor of 12? 4 3s are, then 6 2s are, and 12 ones are 12. Now see that what we need here, 7. So 4 plus 3 7. Clear? So what is its factor? So we cannot check these both because here 4 plus 3 it will be 7. So now we can write 12x square and plus 1. So first and last term are same. Now we can split our middle term. How can we split? 4x and 3x. But here 7 have a minus sign, so these both are a minus. Now making the pair. So it is here we have a 4x. So now, so 3x minus 1, and second thing, once again we can take minus 1 as a common. So if we take minus 1 as a common, so this become plus and this term become minus. So it is, which is a common bracket? 3x minus 1, and second it is 4x minus 1. So it is the factor of this polynomial. Now second, once again 3 2s are 6. So what is the factor of 6? 3 2s are and 6 1s are. 3 plus 2 5, but 6 plus 1 it will be 7. So here we are using that factor. So first and last term will be same. Now splitting middle, so it means what? 6 plus 1. Now take the common. So what is the common? It is 2x. So x plus 3. Here 1 is the common. So once again x plus 3. Now this is the common bracket. And what is our second bracket? 2x plus 1. Now our question number 3. So in question number 3, see that 6x square plus 5x minus 6. So 6 and 6, so it will be 36. So what is the factor of 36? 6 6 are, then 9 4s are also 36. So 6 plus 6 is 12. So this is not our factor. And 9 4s are, so 9 plus 4 it will be 13. But here we require 5. So 9 minus 4 it will be 5. So how can we write? First and last term will be same. Now 9x minus 4x, 9x minus 4x, because 9 minus 4 it will be 5. Clear? 9 minus 4 it will be 5. So once again Now what is the common? 3x. So here 2x plus 3. Once again 2 is a common. So 2x. And minus sign we can take a common. So bracket became plus and 2 is common. So here we have a 3. So these both are the same. So our factor is right. So first answer is 2x plus 3 and second it is 3x minus 2. Now next last sum, question number 4. So 4 into 3, so it will be 12. So 6 2s and second 3 4s. So 6 plus 2 8 and 6 minus 2 it will be 4. So we cannot apply this factor. Now 4 minus 3 it will be 1. So how can we write? 3x square, 4x and 3x, and last term will be same. But here they have a minus sign. So here we will put plus because see that plus minus minus. So 4 minus 3 it will be minus 1. Now make the pair of 2 2. So which is a common? X. So here 3x minus 4 and here 1 is a common factor. So once again 3x minus 4 and x plus 1. So for a quadratic polynomial we have always 2 factors. See that all example we have the 2 factor. Now we are going to next question. Once again factorize, but here see that it is a cube. Clear? Here we have a cube. So actually in a cube we have 2-3 methods there, but in our standard 9 we are using 2 methods. We can also use the directly method. If it is directly method is possible, so we can apply that, and if direct method is not possible, so we are using polynomial division. So how can we apply that? For that we can take our question number 1. So for factorization, first of all we can see that it is a pair of 2 2. So now if in this both x square is a common, so x square is a common. So here x minus 2, x minus 2, and if we taking minus 1 as a common, so once again x minus 2, because minus become plus and plus become minus. So one bracket is x minus 2, in second bracket what we have? X square minus 1. Once again see that x square minus 1, so which formula here we apply? S square minus b square. So what is its identity? A plus b and a minus b. So here we can also write like that 1 square, because 1 square answer will be 1. So once again x minus 2 and here x plus 1 and x minus 1. So it means what? If having the degree of 3, so we have a 3 factor, and if we have the degree of 2, so we have a 2 factor. Now we are going to our next sum. In next, if we in this x square is common, but here there is a no value common between 9x and 5, so we cannot using the direct factorization method. So here we use which method? Trial and error method. For trial and error, first of all we can check that which is its factor. So for we are starting with 1. First of all I am writing we can put 1. So if we put 1 and answer is 0, so that is a factor of that polynomial. Clear? So first of all we are starting with 1. So here we put 1. So 1 cube is 1, 1 square is 1, 9 and 5. So see that these 3 terms are minus. So 9 plus 5 14, 14 plus 3, so it will be 17. So answer is minus 16, is not equal to 0. So it means what? P of 1 is a not a factor of that polynomial. So now we will take P of minus 1. So minus 1 cube, minus 1 square, minus 1. So minus 1 cube is minus 1, minus 1 square is plus 1, minus minus plus, and it same. Now next minus 1, 3 ones are 3. So these 3 term are a minus. So minus minus plus. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 5 9. So minus 9 and plus 9. Answer is 0. So it means what? X is equal to minus 1 is a factor of that polynomial, x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. So if it is going second side, so we can also write like that, x plus 1. Clear? X plus 1. So now it means what? X plus 1 is a factor of p of x. Clear? It is a factor of our polynomial. So if it is factor, so here we are using now polynomial division. So how can we apply the polynomial division? So for that, first of all we can write p of x. So x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5 is divided with which thing? X plus 1. Sometime what happen? If we taking minus 1, once again we can we haven't the 0 here. So we can check with p of 2 and p of minus 2. And if it is not 0, then we can check p of 3 and p of minus 3. It is called trial and error method. Clear? One time we can clearly get as a 0. And if we get the 0, so it means what? It is a factor of that our p of x. After getting the factor, we will divide that factor with our polynomial. So how can we divide? We can already learn the polynomial division in last lecture. So x cube is divided with x. So what we can get here? X square, because here we have a x square. Now x square is multiplied with both. So x cube, because x square into x square in bracket x plus 1. So x cube and x square into 1. So it is x square. So x cube plus x square. Now sign will be changed. So these both are cut. Minus minus plus, and last two 9x and 5 will be remain same. Once again minus 4x square is divided with x. So what we can get? Minus 4x. So here we can write minus 4x. Now minus 4x is multiplied with these both. So minus 4x square plus minus minus 4x. We'll put here. Once again sign will be changed. So these both are cut. Plus minus minus 9 minus 4 5x, but 9 have a greater sign. Once again minus 5x is divided with x. So what we can get? Minus 5. Now minus 5 is multiplied with x plus 1. So minus 5x minus 5. Finally we will put here. Both sign are changed. So these both are cut. So here we get 0. So what is it and here we will put minus 5. Now, so it is our second polynomial. So it means what? Once again we can factorize x square minus 4x minus 5. So 5. So how can we 5 split as a 4? 5 ones are 5. So 5 minus 1 it will be 4. So x square minus 5x plus x. We can split the middle term like that, because 5 minus 1, so it will be minus 4. Once again, which is a x is a common term. Here 1 is a common term. So one bracket is same, so we can take as our common, and second bracket we have a x plus 1. So what is a factor of that? We have a 3 factor, 1, 2 and 3. So we can write like that, x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5 is equal to, first factor is x plus 1, second x minus 5, and third x plus 1. So here we can also write like that, x plus 1 all square, because we have a same bracket, and last it is x minus 5. So it is clear or not? Clear. If it is here have a cube, so they have a 3 factor, 1, 2 and 3. Question 3 from question 5. So once again we can find out its factor. So we can use the trial and error method. So for trial and error, here we can see that there is no common factor between these both. So we cannot use direct method, we can use the trial and error. So now we will start with 1. So 1 cube, 1 square, 1. So 1, 13, 32 plus 20. So 52, 53, 56. So it will be 66. So here we cannot get as 0. Now we will put minus 1. So minus 1 cube, square and 20. So minus 1 square, it will be plus minus 32 plus 20. So once again you will see that what, 13 plus 20. So it will be 33. These both are a plus term. So 20 plus 13, 33, and minus minus plus 33. So here we will get 0. So it means what? X is equal to minus 1 is a factor of p of x. Also we can write like that, x plus 1, because if it is going second set, so it become a plus term. Now we will use our polynomial division. So here we can write x plus 1. First factor we have a x plus 1. Now x cube plus 13x square, 32x plus 20. Same method. First of all, this term is divided with divisor. So here we have a x square, because 1 x cut. Now x square is multiply this both term. So x cube plus x square, x cube plus x square. These both are cut. So it is 12x square. Now 12x square once again divide with x. So 12x. Now 12x is multiplied with these both. So 12x. So 12x square plus 12x. Once again these both are cut. 32 minus 12. So it will be 20 plus 20. Once again 20x is divided with 20, sorry x. So x cut. So we haven't, here we can write 20. Now 20 is multiply these both. So 20x, 20 into x, 20 ones are 20. So 20x plus 20. Both sign are changed, so it will be 0. So what is our second factor? X square plus 12x plus 20. Now what is the factor of 20? 5 4s are 20. Then 10 2s are also 20. So 10 plus 2 it will be 12. Clear? So we are using that factor, because here 5 plus 4 it will be 9, and here we required 12. So x square 10x plus 2x, because 12 is factorized like that, splitting a middle term. So now x is a common factor. Here 2 is a common. So first is x plus 10, second x plus 2. So what is the factor of that polynomial? X plus 1, x plus 10 and x plus 2. So we can write like that. The factor of x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20 is x plus 1, x plus 2 and x plus 10. Clear? We have a 3 factor, 1, 2 and 3. Now last sum. 2y cube plus y square minus 2y minus 1. So here see that y square is a common, so we have a 2y plus 1. So here we can use direct method. Clear? Here we are not applying trial and error because we have on the same bracket. How? See that y square is common, so here we have a 2y, then plus 1 because y square is a common term. Now minus 1 is a common, so once again 2y plus 1, so we have a 2y plus 1, and in second bracket y square minus 1, so 2y plus 1, and here we are applying which formula? A plus b, a minus b. So in a notebook you can also mention that formula with that sum. So after examination, if you haven't forgot that thing, so if you write down that formula, so from that you can directly remind that it is a factor, we can apply here that formula. So here y plus 1 and y minus 1. So it is a 3 factor of that polynomial. So we can write y minus 1, y plus 1 and 2y plus 1 is a factor of 2y cube y square minus 2y minus 1. So it is our exercise number 2.3. Thank you.